Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Larry and today I am in the Lekki Aviation Town right here in Ibeju Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Viewers, today I came to give you updates on this lovely project. The last time I came here, Smart Investors, I brought to you some great updates that this developer has done here. Today I'm here to inform you that a lot has changed in here, and if you have subscribed into this estate, either you have gotten a residential land or a commercial land, I am here to say a big congratulations to you, because this estate is gradually taking shape. And if you are yet to buy into Lekki Aviation Town, Smart Investors, I'm here to inform you that this is the best time to jump into this project, because Lekki Aviation Town is still one of the best and fastest selling estates in the Lekki corridor. Viewers, before I turn this camera to give you the updates on this project, let me take this opportunity to reintroduce this project to my first time viewers and my new subscribers. Now viewers, in Lekki Aviation Town we have 500 square meters and 300 square meters residential plots, while for the commercial plots in here we have a 1000 square meters. Smart Investors, the title on this project is a C of O, which gives you the assurance that you're buying a genuine land in this estate. Also, Smart Investors, we have this estate directly adjacent the Lekki Epe Expressway, and this road has been completed by the Lagos State government. Smart Investors, also this estate is not far from the proposed Lekki International Airport. Just less than 10 minutes drive, you will get to the proposed International Airport right here in the Lekki corridor. Also viewers, inside this estate the land is a solid dry land, and the good thing about this estate is the developer is currently building some duplexes which will make this estate appreciate fast, and also it will bring development fast into this estate. Viewers, this is a little bit of introduction to the Lekki Aviation Town. Now also I have a couple of videos in the internet where I flew drone around there. If you want to see that, this is the best time to send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can share that link with you. Smart Investors, now sit tight, enjoy the rest of this video. But also, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, don't you think this is the best time to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be part of the first people who will get updates video whenever I post it on my channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification button so that you can get updated on my new videos. Smart Investors, enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you after that. Welcome back viewers. So this is the exterior view of the Lekki Aviation Town. Viewers, like I mentioned, this estate is directly adjacent the Lekki Epe Expressway. Okay, it's a 100% tarred road, very good road with good drainages left and right side of the road. Also viewers, like I mentioned, this estate is not far from the proposed Lekki International Airport. Is less than 10 minutes drive, you will get to the airport. Smart Investors, along this corridor we have lots of estates. Okay, we have lots of estates around here, and Lekki Aviation Town is still one of the best selling estates. And like I said, the reason is because this estate developer is currently developing buildings in the estate. And if you have been following me, you'll notice I always advise my clients and subscribers that if you want to buy lands in Lagos, one of the best places to buy lands are estates where the developer has plans to build. Because imagine an estate where a developer is building, it makes that estate appreciate fast and also brings development faster to the estate. And that is what Lekki Aviation Town is gradually turning into. Currently we have the office space here, and also we have security personnel who also spend their night here. Smart Investors, you should know that life is gradually coming here, and if you own a land here, your land is going to appreciate very fast. Also Smart Investors, I also advise my viewers and investors, if you want to buy lands in Lagos, don't just restrict yourself and own residential plots. Also consider getting commercial lands. Smart Investors, remember that the airport is not far from us here. Imagine if you have a hotel sited here. Think about that. Smart Investors, there are various commercial investments you can do here. Now Lekki Aviation Town is a very big estate. There will be lots of residential homes here, and these homes will need some commercial services. And if you own maybe a crèche here, a supermarket, an office space, you will make a lot of money. Or even a bakery. Smart Investors, you know that most of these people here will want to eat at least a loaf of bread a day. An average family in Nigeria eats a loaf of bread a day in Nigeria. So imagine if you have a small bakery here that can confidently make 50 to 100 loaves of bread a day. Imagine how much you'll be making by owning that business here. Smart investors, there are a lot of business ideas you can do right here in Lekki Aviation Town. And like I mentioned, the few are hotels, crèche, schools, bakery, and lots more. Even office space. Some people want to have offices close to their home. You can own an office space and you make a lot of money. Smart investors don't also rule out the residential land. You can actually buy residential plots here and build homes for rental purpose, or even build homes for short-let business in the future. Remember, if the airport comes here, most people want to stay close to the airport, and your home will serve as a short-let home for them. Smart investors, let me go inside and show you what we've done so far. Now, for the exterior view, we have everywhere beautified already. This place is lovely and it is a very comfortable place to live. So let's go inside and see what they've done so far here. Viewers, so currently I'm inside the estate. So this is the interior view of the gatehouse, and viewers, like I mentioned, the exterior view is completed. The gatehouse is already completed. Currently you can see that they are molding blocks for the building project here, and like I said, building project is currently going on here. So viewers, I can see a lot of changes in the building development, but just take a look at the environment of Lekki Aviation. Can't you see how beautiful this place is? Even when this developer is yet to complete this environment, just look at how beautiful this environment is. Smart investors, let's go inside and see what the developer has done so far. So don't forget, we have land selling here, residential land ranging from 500 square meters and 300 square meters. Now, most of you might be wondering, Larry, what is the cost for the 500 square meters? Now, this 500 square meters is selling for 39.999 million, which is approximately 40 million. And we also have payment plan here for up to 12 good months. We have 6-month payment plan, we have 0 to 3 month payment, we also have 6-month payment, and we have 12-month payments. Now, the longer payment plan comes with a little bit of charges. While for the 300 square meters, it is sold for 24.999, which is approximately 25 million naira. And also we have payment plan for the 300 square meters. And don't forget the commercial plot, which is the best part of this estate. It is a 1,000 square meters and is sold for 120 million. Smart investors, most of these front lands you're seeing here is for commercial. Now imagine if you have, like I said, if you have a bakery here or even a school here. Imagine the thousands of people living here. They want their children to stay close to their home, or even a crèche here. Think about that, or an office space, or even a hotel that can service the airport very close by here. Smart investors, if you look around here, you notice there are lots of materials on ground, ranging from the interlock stones, sharp sands, granite, rods, and the block work going on. This is to show you that this developer is actually developing Lekki Aviation Town, and all it takes is just a little bit of time. This place will turn out to be one of the best estates in this corridor. And I won't stop saying congratulations to all my clients and those who got lands in this particular estate. You did one of the greatest investments in the Ibeju Lekki corridor, and I am here to tell you that this estate is actually taking shape as the day goes by. Now, the last time I came here, these duplexes were still at the decking level. Today I can see that they are already done with the first floor. So what they are about to do here is the roofing, and after roofing, what next? Painting. Smart investors, you can see how beautiful these duplexes are turning out. So imagine when the owners of these duplexes start living here, imagine how this place will turn out to. Can you see why I always recommend buying a land in an estate where developer is building? Just imagine how beautiful this place is. Now, most of you might be wondering, Larry, why is there water here? Now, the reason is because the developer has actually done a drainage and it's elevated. The road is already elevated, but here is slopey, or rather low. And if you look closely, you see that the house is already high. That's why there are no water here, because the house is already high. So all the rain that fell flowed down into the drainage. But unfortunately, because here is still a bare land, it is not elevated, all the rain that fell has no means of getting to the drainage, so they'll be stuck here. Okay, but for all this part that has been elevated, you can see that there are no water. Even in the beginning of the estate, there are no water. So for those of you be saying, Larry, but there's water here, and you say this is a dry land, I just gave you the reason. Is because this place hasn't been elevated. When building projects commence here, you notice that it will stop having water here, and obviously there is nobody that can build a house that will not raise his house above a drainage level. So definitely whoever that is building in this estate or any estate in the world knows that you need to build your home above drainage level so that your water from your house can flow down to the drainage. It's a normal concept. So don't be thinking this is a flooded area. No, this is a dry land, just because there are no channels for this water to flow down. And it rained heavily yesterday in Lagos. Most of you saw that on the internet. It rained heavily in Lagos. That even caused flood in some parts of Lekki, but you can see this place is not flooded. This is the road network. So if it was a bad location, this road will be filled with water, but it's just because this place is lower. That's why. So viewers, let's continue. I believe you are really impressed with what is happening on site, because for me, I'm really impressed. Why am I really impressed? Because sometime last year, this place was mere bush. When you come here, you just see bushes. Today, you can see structures springing up. It is a nice thing to see how a bush turns to be a beautiful estate like this. As smart investors, the best is yet to happen, because when these homes have been completed, the beauty will gradually take shape. So viewers, this update is to inform you watching me that Lekki Aviation Town is still one of the best places to own a land, either the residential or the commercial. I've given you the reasons why you need to own a commercial land here. The airport is close by here. You will make a lot of money. And I always mention this. Most people always focus their mind in residential aspect of real estate in Lagos. You should know that the commercial aspect of real estate in Lagos thrives very fast, even more than the residential, because Lagos on its own was structured to be a commercial city. So if you are buying any land, be considering owning commercial lands, because you make a lot of money. I've given you a little bit of statistics. Imagine when this airport in Lekki starts functioning. People who are flying into and out of Lagos will want to spend either a night or 2 nights close to the airport. If you have a hotel here, don't you think you'll be having your hotel filled up with people who want to spend their night? Think about that. If you go to the airport in Ikeja, every hotel around that axis, they are thriving. They make profit daily. Why? Because they are positioned rightly. This is your best time to come and position yourself right here. So if you want to own a hotel in Lagos, one of the best places you can think of is positioning your hotel close to the airport. And that is why I would advise you come and buy a commercial land here. Now, let's also do another statistics. Imagine Lekki Aviation Town. In here, we're having nothing less than 5,000 homes. Yes, I kid you not. This is a very big estate. In fact, for me, I call here a community. Okay, this is beyond an estate. This is a community. So imagine, in fact, the developer alone is building over 1,000 homes, not to talk of the people that bought lands. So we're having nothing less than 5,000 homes here. And this is a very big community. Now imagine, where will these residents go and do their shopping when they want to buy their groceries? Think about that. Where will these residents go and exercise themselves? They want a gym. This is the best place to come and situate a gym. Think about that. When these estate residents want to keep their children in a crèche to go to work, where will they do that? If there's a crèche in their estate, why will they suffer themselves and go far? They would rather come close to their home and do that. Smart investors, there are a lot of business ideas you can do by owning a commercial land here in the Lekki Aviation Town. And also remember, even if you are not a business person, you can own these lands. These business ideas I mentioned, there are people who are interested in doing it. They will come in future and buy this land from you. That is why you need to come and position yourself here before the commercial lands here get sold out. Also for the residential land, we have lots of clients who have gotten their residential lands here, and you can also come and be part of that. Imagine owning a land here, building a house, putting it for rent, building it for short let in the future. You'll make lots of money. So the good thing is, your capacity can give you anything you want here. If you have the capacity for a 300 square meters, don't hesitate, get a 300 square meter. If you have the capacity for a 500 square meter, don't hesitate, get a 500 square meter. If you have the capacity to buy an acre, smart investors, if you see the kind of development happening here, you'll know that this is the future of Lagos. Ibeju Lekki is the future of Lagos. Buy an acre. If you have the resources to buy commercial plots, don't hesitate, buy a commercial plot, because the future we're mentioning is getting closer. In 2 to 3 years' time, you won't find any land around here less than 200 million naira. For the commercial land, before this year runs out to next year, we'll be selling it nothing less than 200. For the residential, before this year runs out, you'll be hearing that our residential land here is sold for 50 million naira. That's for the 500 square meters, and I kid you not. So imagine if you can buy it for 40 million now. Imagine how much you can resell your land in the nearest future. Smart investors, do the thinking, and right now, don't hesitate, because the future is already here. Look at what this developer has done. Foundations here. These ones are at the decking level. You can see this is an under building structure, decking level. Smart investors, if you go further, you will notice that there are lots of allocated land in front. A lot of people have gotten their land here. So if you are skeptical and you say, Larry, are there people actually buying here? Yes, smart investors. Personally, I have a lot of clients who have even gotten their land here, not just one plot, some 2, some 3 plots. Now, if you're watching this video and you are yet to get your plot, this is still one of the best places to come and buy your land. This is how those mighty estates you see in Lekki Phase 1 starts, the Pinnock Estate and their likes. This is how it started. It started like a vision like this, and some smart investors saw it and took opportunity. This is your own opportunity. Don't let this place pass you by. One good thing about this estate that I like is the fact that the developer is doing a quality drainage, both left and right hand, and that will give you an assurance that this estate will not be an estate that will be flooded in the nearest future, because you have 2 drainages in the major road, and each street you also have 2 drainages. Smart investors, lovely estate, lovely location, good topography, good title. Smart investors, every box this estate has ticked, and this is why I advise my investors and viewers, rush into the Lekki Aviation Town. Smart investors, I think I'll be turning now. I have, like I said, I have a drone view where I cover the entire estate. If you want to see that, send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll share that with you. Okay, I can't go further. It's still further inside. Let me zoom in so you can see. The estate keeps going in. So it's a very big estate. Like I said, Lekki Aviation Town is more like a community, and this is why I advise people, don't sleep on the commercial land. Imagine owning a bakery here. In fact, this idea just came to my head while I walked into this estate. Before I started this video, I sat down to think about it. I was thinking, what can I advise my clients who got a commercial land to do here? And the next thing that came to my head is bakery. And this is just one idea out of millions of ideas you can do. Just imagine that you have a bakery that makes good bread, and let's even snacks, that parents can come and buy snacks from you early in the morning before taking their children to school. And remember, like I said, an average Nigerian home consumes a loaf of bread each day. Now imagine if you can produce nothing less than 100 loaves every day. I mean, smart investors, you'll be sold out within 30 minutes, just because you are positioned rightly in a community where there are over 5,000 homes. Smart investors, this is not to talk of if you own a good supermarket here that has quality goods. Imagine how much you'll be making in the future just from the residents alone, not to talk of outsiders who will be passing by and just want to get something, or even hotel. Smart investors, I mean, if you have the resources, not just advice, I would strongly advise you to go for the commercial land. You will not regret that, because Lekki Aviation Town is a community and you should take advantage of that by owning the commercial land here, because your market audience is already standby. You don't need to go and do adverts for maybe for somebody that owns a bakery here. You don't need to pay for adverts, just your residents alone, or rather just the resident living in this estate. They'll come and patronize you. And smart investors, if you make good quality bread, they will even refer their friends outside to come and buy bread here. Smart investors, I kid you not. One thing that sells well in the world, you all know that, is consumables and clothes, which is wares. It sells fast. So if you can position yourself here and own a good bakery, and people talking of bakery, what of owning a good restaurant? Hope you know, an average home in Lagos do not cook more than 2 times a day. Why? Because they spend most of their time at work or in their business place. Imagine if you have a good restaurant here that cook good food. Imagine how much you'll be making on a daily basis. Smart investors, this is the update we have here. Like I said, we are still working on the road network. The developer is still building. The estate is gradually taking shape. Our lands are fast selling out, and this is the best time for you as an investor to jump into this estate. My name is Larry, Smart Investors. My numbers are right on the screen. This is the best time. I mean, this is the best time. There's no perfect time to own a land if not today. Don't procrastinate. Those who have procrastinated, they missed out in great opportunities. Now that you're seeing this estate, and now that I have the resources sitting and lying fallow in your bank, this is the best time to invest in real estate, because that money in the bank is going to depreciate. But in here, your land will make your money appreciate. And if you own nothing less than 1 plot here, imagine how much you'll be making in the future. In fact, if you do the statistics and imagine how much you start selling here, you will know that those who got a land here have actually started making profit, even while this estate is yet to be at that completion stage. So if you have the resources, this is the perfect time to jump into this estate. Lekki Aviation Town is one place that each time I come for an update video, I am really impressed, because you will see 1 or 2 new updates. It shows that the developer is paying attention to this estate. And like I said, this is a good location in a good axis, which is because it is adjacent the new proposed Lekki International Airport. So don't sleep out on this. Welcome back, viewers. This brings us to the end of this video update, and I believe you enjoyed what you saw right here. And remember, we have 500 square meters and 300 square meters residential plot, and for the commercial plot we have 1000 square meters fast selling. This is the best time to jump into this project. Don't sleep out on this. My name is Larry. My numbers are right on the screen. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me. This is the best time to do that, so that we can help you secure either the residential plot or the commercial plot. Thank you for watching this video, and bye.